Manchester United are all positive and hopeful that Brentford will accept their third and probably final bid for Brian Mbeumo, as the bosses have now gone and retreated all the way in Iceland. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, Omar Berada, and Jason Wilcox, they met the boss there to brief him as he was enjoying his time, of course, chilling off. The guy is over 70, filthy rich. Certainly, he's all about holidays and chilling in his properties world over. But that's not the news I'm here to tell you. Guys, many of you have been confused by what the situation is, especially regards the striker at Manchester United. And even if we are progressing in getting Brian Mbeumo, you are all worried about who is going to score the goals. And I'm thinking you guys are thinking one direction, which I think is wrong. Just like it is wrong for you to be here seeing me every day on the internet, calling you out to come and learn how to earn from it, but you're not doing nothing about it. The world is leaving you behind. Don't you accept to lag behind when I'm here for you. Honestly, come and understand the business of the internet. If you don't, the number is down there on your screen. I'm waiting for you. You learn from wherever you are for just an hour. Now, here's the perspective I want to give you as you do subscribe, like, and share. Have you thought about that starting 11 that Amorim, probably like I've been saying constantly here, needs a goalkeeper even before a striker? Already the two guys is bringing in, Mbeumo and Cunha. Yes, they are 10s, but they can also score goals. They are also strikers. You can also call them strikers. So is Bruno a top finisher? So what Amorim could be planning is switching it up a bit, and instead of playing with a 9 as target man, he plays with 2 attackers. Remember, these people are also trying to bring back the tradition of Man United. And we know for a long time United was playing with 2 strikers. Now, probably this is what Amorim is doing. Bring 2 strikers because Cunha and Mbeumo each can score 20 goals a season. Give them a good number 10 who can also score 20 or more a season. So you are going to have Bruno, Cunha, and Mbeumo. These are 3 guys in the final third who can score 20 goals each. That's 60 goals from your forwards. You don't need a striker. All you need to do is give them a good base behind them. Give them 2 solid guys behind them. That's where Ugarte comes in and Casemiro. Of course, for now, those are the guys who are there. Then get a top goalkeeper, the best goalkeeper you can get for them. Put Emi Martinez in between the sticks there. It doesn't matter who is in other positions. Ahmad is there, flying in from the right. It doesn't matter who else is there. That team will be solid and competitive. I feel, personally, that that's what Ruben Amorim is trying to do. I don't think Amorim is really moved and fascinated by the whole idea of Arsenal getting Gyökeres and who getting Osimhen and whoever. I think Amorim wants to go back to the roots of United, playing with 2 attackers, 2 strikers, and those are Cunha and Mbeumo. Top finishers, good on the ball. If you need to create puzzles, they can switch with each other. Whatever Cunha and Mbeumo can do up there, Bruno can do in equal measure. Whatever Bruno can do as a 10, any of those 2 can do when they drop behind here as 10s. So you have a puzzle that's going to confuse the life out of any opposition, because that's what you need in the modern game if you're going to be very, very dangerous. Today, teams have not really been fascinated by that one top target man. I don't even know where it came from that clubs today play with 1 striker. Guys, traditional football was played with 2 strikers. You know that. And that's the tradition of Man United, at least what Sir Alex Ferguson made us used to. So I feel like in part of going back to that identity of United, that exciting football, is there anything more exciting than having Bruno, Cunha, and Mbeumo attacking for Man United? Is there anything any more exciting football than that? With the skills they've got, with the energy they have got, with the precision they have got, with how clinical they are, with their hunger and attitude, all they need is the right people behind them and let them focus on destroying. I'll tell you, they won't give any opposition chance to try and go and attack United. Who has time to blink when you've got Cunha, Mbeumo, and Bruno coming at you? Do you even have time to blink? You can't. So the overloads are the strategy now. That's what Amorim is trying to do. I think you want to look at this with an open mind. I know we love a fancy striker, a fancy name, or Osimhen, Isak. No. With what Amorim seems to be doing, his initial plan is have 2 strikers, Cunha and Mbeumo, and give them a 10 in Bruno, and then Casemiro and Ugarte behind them. For me, That's not so far off the starting 11 I see happening at Man United. Well, they are now planning, of course, to go to Chicago on Tuesday. And Lisandro Martinez, it has been said, if the doctors say yes, he will travel with the team, not to play, definitely, but they believe he should be around the team for his recovery, because this is a critical time. Rehab is a critical time of any player's recovery. If you don't handle it well, if you don't keep him around fellow players, feeling part of the team, it's difficult for their psychology. You leave them. He's a footballer. That's his life. So you leave him where? To do what with who? At home watching on TV like all of us, and you want him to recover? No, if he can't be there, take him there. So the doctors will certainly advise on that. But I think it's a good development. But also, we hear now that Diego Leo has impressed Ruben Amorim. And yes, of course, he will have to prove himself more in the tour. But they are still not completely decided on whether they're going to loan him or not, but most probably he won't be loaned. I'll be following that story for you, of course, as time goes by, because it's an important developing story for Man United, because Diego Leo has been a player of interest to so many of you, that I know for a fact, and you've been waiting to know how he fits into this team. But it's possible that he will be kept around to really, really compete, either for the left-back position or even wing-back, where Dogo plays. So that is what's a bit of going on. Of course, you see Lenny Yoro in that starting 11. Certainly, you can put Mazraoui there. It wouldn't matter who starts. I think any of the two can start anywhere. But the whole idea for me was to focus on the attack, the front three, and how they can be restructured to accommodate your best players. And a good coach is one who will use the best system to get the best out of his players. And I think to get the best out of the players we have currently, if you put the goalkeeper like Emi Martinez, I think it's not playing with some target man and forcing Bruno to play deeper. I think it is pushing Bruno as closer to the goal as possible and close to his fellow elites, near world-class players in Cunha and Mbeumo, and let them do their magic as Ahmad flies in as well and complements them. That United will certainly be unplayable, without a shadow of a doubt. If you want to tweak things, you switch it then. You pull out one of whoever you're pulling out, one of the two. Then you pull Bruno and maybe partner him with one of the two, Cunha, and then maybe substitute one and bring a number 9 if you want. This system, that's why I keep saying that the back three system is good, because it gives you flexibility to keep changing and trying out things. And it's those coaches who try out things who prove, I think, to the jury that they are really good. So the jury is still out there for Ruben Amorim, but I'm beginning to enter his mind and get to think like him and see what probably could be on his mind as he plans his season as we go into the tour of the US. Let me know what you think about that, possibly being the starting 11. Wouldn't that be exciting? Ineos promised us exciting football. Wouldn't that be exciting football from such a team? Bring Emi, guys, join me in saying, bring Emi Martinez, Emi Martinez next, Emi Martinez next. Yeah, Emi Martinez should be coming in next. Not a striker, not whoever. Next should be a goalkeeper after Brian Mbeumo is sealed. That's my honest take. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace, love, and harmony. I'm waiting for you to come, learn, and earn online from wherever you are. Cheers, peace, love, and harmony.